The popular actress was interviewed by reporters. What was your most memorable experience as a student? The actress blinked without hesitation. I said that I was surrounded by someone during college. This is like a bomb. Everyone's jaw dropped. Hearing this, I quickly put on my sunglasses. I lowered my head and wanted to leave, but he was caught by the queen. He pointed at me. Countless flashes of light shined on me. Song Jinyan, how long are you going to disappear? I can't believe I'll meet Rian Lu again. It's not that I don't want to see him again, but I don't dare after all. It was me who left without saying goodbye. But God doesn't need to punish me like this. When I'm at my wits' end, met my ex-girlfriend and the ex-girlfriend's current boyfriend, I was forced to drop out of school because I was broke. Without education, you can't do anything. But fortunately, I can still continue my love of acting. Although it's just a bit part, but I am satisfied on the set today. I struggled, got the chance to be a corpse, just put on the dead makeup. I saw Lu Rian coming towards me. I lowered my head subconsciously, although my makeup at the moment so thick that he won't be able to recognize it. But I'm still afraid of being recognized by him. I don't want him to seeing how miserable I am now. The one following Lu Rian is his best friend Minghua, my college classmate. He hasn't changed, same as before, chirping beside Lu Rian like, smoke, are you and Lu Chun getting married soon? Lu Rian didn't say anything. On the contrary, Lu Chun, who was standing on the other side with a smile on his face, he put his arm around Lu Rian's shoulders and said, Rian, now, let us focus on business. I had no choice but to go along with the song. The three of them were chatting animatedly. I hid in a far corner for fear of being recognized. Fortunately, the director spoke. The next scene is about to start shooting. I and several other people. The actor was called into the well by the assistant director. I tried my best to keep my back to Lu Rian. Your first day of filming, why is your butt turned towards the camera? The director saw in the camera yelling at me. Without jumping, I had no choice but to turn around and face the camera. Lu Rian's gaze, after looking at my face for a while, he pointed his finger at me. Tell the director to let him be a stand-in. Everyone was a little surprised. Lu Rian then said that, Mr. Lu, I injured my leg in the fight scene yesterday. The doctor told me to rest more. There is no need to show so much in today's scenes. Just let him come. It happens to be somewhat similar to teacher Lu. After hearing Lu Rian's explanation, the people present feel reasonable indeed. I have a similar figure to Lu Chun. It's okay to be a substitute, but I don't want to. I was afraid that he would recognize me if I stood in front of Lu Rian. Unfortunately, I am just a minor character whose words are not taken seriously. The assistant director came to discuss salary with me. Give me 500 more, and let me be your stand-in for the extra 500. I agree. Fortunately, it was just a side shot, so I don't need to write about the dead makeup on my face. I stand there like a steak watching Rian Lu perform. Have to say, Lu Rian's acting skills, it's more than one level higher than when I was in college. He looked at me with resentment and unwillingness the moment he opened his mouth. I was immediately drawn into the play. It's all fake. Your love is fake. Your words are false. Our happiness is light and false. So what is true? I watched Rian Lu's performance. The more I look at it, the more I feel something is wrong. Is he too deep into the role? It doesn't seem like acting. It's like questioning me. I looked at him. My thoughts drifted back to the past. Lu Rian and I were college classmates, freshman military training. I fell in love with him at first sight at that time. When I faced Lu Rian, I wish I could dig out my whole heart and give it to him. My kindness to him was simple and rough. He likes acting. I used my family's connections to pave the way for him. Lu Rian doesn't want to rely on me. I just want to rely on my own efforts. I couldn't bear to see him go out and be rejected, so I just wanted to settle everything for him. Hand him the script. He was reluctant to agree at first. That time there was a script that he really liked. I just sent it to him again. Lu Rian hesitated for a long time and finally agreed, but bad words also came. Netizens did not see Lu Rian's efforts for this role. Everyone is staring at him because he is wearing a camcorder. I was young and frivolous and ignorant, directly argued with netizens. I am his sponsor. I will support him forever because of what I said. Lu Rian debuted with the halo of being kept. Now that I think about it, he must hate me. Such a sentence, it wiped out all his efforts. The shooting went smoothly. Gue Gong and Lu Rian's acting is good. After the shooting, I have been hiding in the bathroom and dare not go out. I'm afraid of running into Lu Rian. After I played 2 games in the toilet, I heard no movement outside. He walked out with his hands and feet pinched. You finally came out. I turned around. I saw Lu Rian standing behind me. The way he looked at me, it makes me feel like I'm back in college. I scratched my head in embarrassment and said nothing. I want to pretend nothing happened and slip away from him. Song Jinyan, how long are you going to hide from me? As I was about to pass by him, Lu Rian grabbed me. I lowered my head and said nothing. I no longer have the frivolity of my youth. After my family went bankrupt, I fell from heaven to hell overnight. It was then that I understood the fickleness of human nature. The world is fickle. Those who once valued my family affairs, the person who called me a brother, turned against me. Step on me, and I will bleed out. Cut off contact with everyone, including Lu Rian. There is no formal separation between us. There is no hand ceremony. I want to know after I leave he should feel relieved. After all, I used to be so self-righteous. Force him to accept my kindness. I finally figured it out when I was at the bottom. My former self-righteousness was so abominable, so I don't have the face to see him. If it weren't for me, he can completely rely on his own efforts, glow and heat, rather than being labeled as someone who is supported by a financial sponsor. It seems that I have let him down. Lu Rian has no intention of letting me go. I sighed. Gather all your courage and look up at him. The girl who appeared in my dreams countless times, now it finally appears in front of me, but I can only push you away mercilessly. You got the wrong person. I tried to put on a natural smile. The corners of the mouth are out of control. My nose is sore. It seems my acting skills are still not good enough. Can't show the feeling of freedom. Song Jinyan. Lu Rian was about to say something. Lu Chun's voice came from behind. Why are you still in the crew? Didn't you go back with Lin Yu? I saw Lu Chun coming. I quietly took my arm from Lu Rian, pull out from hand. Then he lowered his head and hurried away. When passing by Lu Chun, I heard him whisper to me, Stone statue point, the farther you roll, the better. Back then, I was completely disappeared from Lu Rian's life. I think he must be happy to know that I disappeared. After all, he was with me at the beginning. I used my resources as a bargaining chip to leave me. He no longer has to bear the stigma of borrowing someone else's power to get to the top. Later, I couldn't suppress my longing for him. so I asked others about him. The news is Lu Ruiyan relied on her own efforts finally made a name for himself in the entertainment industry. He kept silent about me in the internet age. Everyone is spiritually private. No paparazzi dug up my past with Ruiyan Lu. He must have hated that time to the core. That's why I blocked all messages. I worked many jobs afterwards. Finally, I found that acting is the best for me. I have been carefully avoiding him for so many years. I didn't expect the scene to be like this. We still met. I heard Luchin say this. I stopped unconsciously and turned to look at him. He wasn't scared when he saw me stop. Just reached out and brushed my hair. I saw the couple ring on his finger. They are getting married. I seen Lu Chun intending to claim his sovereignty over me, laughed at himself, leaving in a cowardly manner. That ring reminds me of when we were dating. We went to a handmade shop to make a pair of rings together. I watched him fight for that worthless pair of silver. The ring is so tired that its eyes are red. I feel bad and say, don't do it anymore. I'll buy you a diamond ring. You want gold? Lu Ruiyan rolled her eyes at me. It is meaningful to do it by yourself. Of course I know that what I do with my own hands is meaningful, but I can't bear to see him so tired. I don't know what he is now. Will you make a ring for Lulu yourself? Thinking of Lu Chen's warning to me, I guess Lin Yu recognized me. Tell Lu Chun. Lin Yu is our college classmate. He should have recognized me. I'm a little tired. I just want to leave here. I walked to the door and waited for my sister Song Xiaomin to pick me up. Unexpectedly, I met Lu Ruiyan and Lu Chen again. After Lu Chun saw me deliberately rubbing Lu Ruiyan's waist once again, claimed sovereignty, I turned my head away and pretended not to see it. Why did Song Jinyan finish work so late today? Because the filming location is very remote, so Song Xiaomin would come to pick me up every night, but I guess some people misunderstood. I dare not turn around to look at Lu Ruiyan. The complexion, I only saw that figure staying there for a long time. I don't want to pay too much attention to him. So many years I'm finally getting used to not having him. Give me some more time, I can let him go. Filming on set the next day. Lu Ruiyan is not here. Lu Chen kept suppressing me today. I played the gangster who had a conflict with Lu Chen director. I think he is wrong. Let's do it again, so I had to reshoot. Over and over again. I was beaten by the journey time, and again I thought to myself, if there was no Lu Ruiyan, Lu Chen wouldn't dare to be so blatant. It seems he still hates me. I don't know how long it took in a trance. I heard a girl okay. This one I took the next one. He has always been there, just watching my embarrassment from a distance. 2 months later, this costume movie was finally finished. I was also freed. Someone always comes to tell me something. Let me go to the lounge to find Lu Ruiyan. He is drunk. I thought he was the only one in the lounge. I didn't expect to walk to the door. I heard a man's voice coming from inside. I'm familiar with this voice. This is the journey that tortured me dozens of times today. I'm standing at the door. I heard the sound of love coming from inside the house. Lu Ruiyan called me over just to make me listen to this. Let me hear them turn the wind upside down to humiliate me. I didn't knock on the door. I ran away just like I did all those years ago. I didn't expect him to humiliate me like this. I will never see him again. But I didn't expect Lu Ruiyan didn't want to let me go. During an interview at an awards ceremony, Lu Ruiyan directly closes her face and opens. The host asked him, did anything happen during your student days? Impressive. Everyone thought he was going to promote his new movie. Show off. Lu Ru with Lu Chen cigarettes have been booked. Speaking directly is the king bomb. I was supported by my boyfriend during college. The host almost didn't touch. I want to skip this question. The actress revealed that Hua was calm and composed. So many years, still want to be a coward? This broadcast immediately pushed me, a little hookah, to the top of the trending search. What is he doing? It's fun to mess me up. Of course, Lu Chen's fans can't sit still. Since it is not good to offend Lu Ru, they kept scolding me. I didn't. Now it feels like it's going to be black and red. They also found out that I was in this movie. Then he kept calling me a gigolo. They even crawled up to me and seduced me. It's hard to express. Lu Ruiyan hates me so much. Song Xiaomi, who was watching the fun, passed me a bag of chips. Bro, you're going to be famous. I used to be a hammer. Your brother debuted, and he prevented in a second. I'm dying. Even if the messenger appeared downstairs of my house that night. Lu Ruiyan, I don't know how I got my home address. He called me downstairs. I'm sorry. As soon as I open my mouth, I feel angry. He did everything. Now you're pretending to be a victim. My voice is cold. I never thought you would hate me like that, even if it destroys me. It doesn't matter. Lu Ruiyan's face was full of regret and apology. I'm really scared. I never meant to destroy you. Finally, he stood downstairs for a long time. I hate myself for not striving. Finally, scared you. The corners of his eyes and the tip of his nose were slightly red from the cold wind. I pulled my foot and said nothing. Then she dressed naturally and looked at him. What on earth are you going to do? Carry me out? It will only increase the bumps on your road in the future. You don't spend time with your fiancé happy and contented. Is it necessary to spend so much effort to take revenge? Lu Ruiyan showed a trace of disappointment on her face. I don't have a fiancé. I never wanted revenge. The ring on Lu Chen's hand, don't tell me he bought it from Pinduoduo for 9.9 yuan with free shipping. Lu Ruiyan was a little anxious. He and I are just a contract couple. Company bundle promotion. It's not what you think. I was a little confused for a moment. It wasn't you who ordered him to bully me during the filming. And you're so nice to him. I had an interview that day. I saw him bullying you when I got to the scene. I'm late. Being nice to him is to piss you off. I hope you can come back again. Lu Ruiyan is still the same as she was in college. Raise your head and look at me quietly. 8 years of gentle look. I never thought of revenge. I stepped back. You are disgusted. Lu Ruiyan smiled speechlessly. I am a girl. How obvious do you want me to be? You can see that I like you. I was totally confused. He means he doesn't hate me. But he likes me. Lu Ruiyan holds my hand with a sincere face. Can you wait for me? Suddenly my sister came out from nowhere. He immediately pulled me behind him. Brother Nian, you're with another woman. Aren't you afraid that I'll be angry? Suddenly Lu Ruiyan blackened. You Song Xiaomin used to study abroad. Lu Ruiyan has never seen him. He might have misunderstood later. Song Xiaomin also knew about me and Lu Ruiyan. He asked a friend to deliberately test Lu Ruiyan. What happened after you broke up with your rich second generation? Do you feel relieved? Lu Ruiyan said she felt relieved. From now on, Song Xiaomin really hates Lu Ruiyan. Today's move, I guess it was to vent my anger. I touched his head. Maybe there is some misunderstanding between him and me. You said so, right? I admit that I'm soft-hearted. Song Xiaomin was a little annoyed. Do you think a person will be happy after you break up? Never found you after stepping on you to get to the top. He also said that he had freed many women. What good thing would it be? Even though you were wrong back then, but is he really completely right? He also enjoys the convenience you give him. Now I push you to the entertainment headlines again. Does he really care about your feelings? I was silent for a long time after hearing this. Now we are unequal. His reactions that day. He doesn't respect me now. He looks a lot like me in the past. At this time, I finally understood what does it feel like to be told by someone in a higher position that you like me? It turns out that I really escape if it is a love that is accompanied by hurt. I don't want it later. He kept looking for me, but I didn't see him. He also quit his acting job. I'm going to change my city life finally. He stood downstairs of our building all night. Let us talk. Sorry. Rian Lu, I owe you this. I shouldn't have used resources to force you to be with me. Let you suffer humiliation. Lu Rian looked very bad. It seems like I will faint in the next second. I gritted my teeth and tried to finish my words. Now I am also being roasted by the entertainment industry. I also suffered the insult of the name of the object. We are clear.